Good morning, student. Today's topic is friction. You know that friction is a contact force, right? This is a force that is exerted between the object when it's are in contact. When two objects in a contact, that means the force that is exerted between them is known as friction force, right? So what is a difference between a friction force and a muscular force? Friction force means friction force means this kind of force always stop the motion. Friction always stop the motion. Clear? Friction force always stop the motion of an object. It always create an obstacles on the surface so that the motion of the object cannot be smooth. See, now these are two kinds of surface. One is rough and other is smooth. So in smooth surface it is easy for you to walk, right? But on rough surface you need to apply some force to walk. You need to apply the force, then only you can walk. So the force that is exerted by this surface, this rough surface on your motion, this kind of force is known as friction force because it always stops the motion. Clear? Understood? Suppose this, see this example. This is a smooth surface, so ball can easily rotate from this surface. But this surface is not smooth, right? It is a rough surface, so ball will take time to move. So it stops the motion of a ball. So the force which is applied by the rough surface on the motion of an object is known as friction force. So friction force depend upon the type of surface. So on smooth surface the friction force is less, but on rough surface it is more. Clear? Rough surface exert more friction and smooth surface exert less friction. Clear? So we have studied that friction force stops the motion, right? But it doesn't mean it does not have any advantages. It has many advantages. Now we will study the advantages of friction force. Now because of the friction force we can walk easily, otherwise we can slip down, right? Because of the friction force we can hold the pen and write. Because of the friction force the pencil leaves the mark on the paper. Just because of the friction force the matchstick catch fire on rubbing it. Clear? Just because of the friction when we apply the brakes the car stops. Clear? These are the advantages of friction. It helps us to walk. It helps us to hold our pen or pencil. It helps pencil to leave mark on the paper. It helps the mastic to catch fire. It also helps to, when we apply the brakes, vehicles to stop. These are the advantages of friction. Now we will study the disadvantages of friction. Friction stops rolling ball from moving. As we have already discussed that it always opposes the motion of an object, right? Friction opposes the forward motion when a cycle makes an apply more effort, right? Friction causes a shoe soles to wear out. Friction causes wear and tear of machines. These are the Disadvantages of friction.